everyone, it's Lindsay and welcome to my author mentor match experience. So I feel like there is a lot of mystery surrounding these mentorship competition writing type programs, and a lot of people want to join but they don't really know what to expect. So I am going to be trying out for author mentor match here soon. And I've been trying to do research, right? I followed people who are in AMM and people that run it and other people that want to join. And there's just so much mystery surrounding it, right? I mean, like, you can go to like the Pitch Wars website or the Author Mentor Match website and you can read it and you can see like what it would be like and what to expect. But I always wanted to know more, like what it's actually like to be on the inside. So the point of this video is to document in a vlog or, you know, maybe even like a mini documentary series type style video, my entire experience from the very beginning of Author Mentor Match, of like figuring out who my mentors were going to be, to the very end, hopefully, if I get chosen. So some of you might be asking, what is Author Mentor Match? Author Mentor Match is a mentorship program that pairs non-agented, non-published writers with agented or published writers to help the mentee get to the place where they can get a book published. Mentorship programs like this and Pitch Wars have been highly successful. There are probably at this point 100 or not hundreds of people that have gotten agents and book deals from these types of things. They are great and I would love to be the next one. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I have been working on a book called When the Sea Came for Us. It is a YA dark fantasy novel based on Celtic mythology and follows a protagonist who is abducted by monsters of the deep and must escape to save her family, even if that means becoming a little bit monstrous herself. I love the book so much. It is the book of my heart. It features a plus-size protagonist who is disabled and wonderful, and she has this like really intense character arc where she just like degradates in morality as it goes on, and I love stories like that. Like, give me all of the Jude Duartes. Like, I love characters that are morally gray and just get grayer and grayer and grayer. So good. I have almost completed 3 drafts of this book so far. I have done quite a few rounds of revisions with my critique partner, and I feel like it's pretty good. Like, it's a solid book, but I know it can be taken to the next level, like I mentioned. So that is the book that I am entering. I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. I'm like sweating thinking about entering. It makes me super nervous. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with this video. I hope it's fun. I hope I don't embarrass myself. But anyway, yeah, let's just get into the vlog. Hey guys, so I am taking a break from working on my climax chapter, which is so crazy that I'm actually at the point where I'm rewriting it and almost done. I have like 5 chapters left. Try to keep breathing, try to keep breathing. But I'm taking a break because they just announced the mentee wish list on Author Mentor Match, the website, and I'm like, so I'm gonna go check that and see what mentors I want. I kind of have an idea. Okay. In all honesty, I have the mentors picked out that I want. I've been Twitter stalking them and like website stalking them and just like stalking them because that's what I'm good at. I kind of already know who I want, but I want to go through this and just make sure everything matches up and that they would like my book, because some people don't like mermaid stuff, and I mean, I don't know why, but so let's go check the list. Oh, hello everybody. Okay, so all 4 mentors that I wanted, check out. I think all of them are going to at least find things that they like about it. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like perfect for everyone, but I was really encouraged by what I saw online in their overview and their manuscript wish list. So I'm like, okay, like, y'all, it has been a day. Okay, I just submitted to Author Mentor Match. I'm kind of freaking out. Like, I have like got like cold sweats a little bit. I'm feeling nervous, but I also feel really good. Another amazing thing that just coincided perfectly was that my critique partner just finished reading my entire manuscript, and that is just such a big moment for me because she's the first person who's ever read my whole story, and it's so surreal that we're at this point. I feel like I can't breathe. So anyway, I have everything submitted. I think I'm just going to like lay down and die. Like, I just need a break. I need to breathe. I need to get my heart rate down. Being a writer and being someone who suffers from like anxiety disorder and like having migraines, it ain't a good combo, people. But anyway, I'm gonna take a breather. I'm actually watching Alexa Dunn right now. She's doing a live show, so that's really fun. And I'm just gonna chill the rest of the day, and I'm so excited. But I will check in with you guys later when I have another update. Behold, the aftermath of submission. Y'all, I'm here to tell you that submission hangover is real. And it really sucks because me and my husband were gonna go out tonight. We were gonna celebrate. Like, we were gonna go to this like Tex-Mex place I love called Chewy's, and they're just so good. Now I just feel so disgusting and I'm so upset. Like, I have a headache, and the headache isn't a migraine, but it's bad enough to make me nauseous. And I've taken so many pills, and it's only like 10 a.m. I have the heat pad on my neck because like I just feel the muscles in my neck and shoulders like cramping up, and that's probably why I have a headache. But like, real talk, I don't know if anyone actually talks about this submission hangover thing, because when you have been working months to submit to a competition or a mentorship program or anything like that, the next day it's just like you're like shaking and you're worn out and you're tired and your body has just had enough, and it just all of a sudden every symptom that you've been ignoring comes to the surface and just overwhelms you. Also, it's been like a full 13 hours since I submitted and I haven't heard back from anything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I suck. I was talking to my critique partner Jessica, who did she's doing pitch wars right now, and I was like, how do you not refresh your email like every 5 seconds? And I know people talk about that, like you just constantly refresh your email, and like that's the thing that happened. I'm like, I won't be like that. Like, I know you have to wait. I'm not gonna be like that. Hi, okay. I just got a pull request. So I haven't even looked at the email. I just like saw it on my phone. I saw my name, I saw my book title, and I saw AMM, and then I freaked out and I grabbed the camera and like, I should probably read the email, but I'm just so excited I had to tell you guys. So here's what happened. I didn't think I was gonna get chosen, because at the last minute I made some changes to my query and I deleted 7 words just to make it sound a little bit more tight, but in doing so I discovered I had a typo. I put a the where there should have been a her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get published. I'm a failure at life. This ruins me. But like, somebody looked past my typo and they liked it, and it worked enough to get a full request. That's it, folks. It's like 32 words, but the most exciting 32 words that I have heard in a long, long time. It's just so heartwarming to know that somebody read not only my query, but my synopsis, but my first 3 chapters of my book, the book that I wrote, and they liked it. They liked it enough that they want to read more and possibly represent me, and like, that's not represent me, but like mentor me, and that's just so crazy to me. And it's like humbling and exciting and just so many emotions. But I think the biggest emotion that I feel is like relief. Like, I feel like I can just quit checking my inbox incessantly and take a break. So anyway, now I am going to fully try to relax and enjoy this week off that I am forcing myself to take off of writing and revising, and I'm gonna work on maybe some new projects and read some books, and yeah, so that's the plan. I will update you guys when I have some new developments. Hi, I'm a mess and the lighting is really, really terrible, but I got in. I literally just got on Twitter. My CP sent me a message in all caps and she's like, go look at AMM right now. And all of a sudden my heart was just like, well, anyway, I just looked at the screenshots. I haven't even been on the website and I saw my name. And that's it. I screamed and I grabbed my husband and then I like cried just a little. I shedded a tear. And then here I am, I grabbed my camera and now I'm just sweating and I'm babbling. So I have been chosen to work with the wonderful Jessica Rubinkowski, who like I'm freaking out about. Like, I have had her book on my Goodreads want to read as soon as I learned about it, and then I found out she was doing AMM, and now I'm really excited because like, we're gonna be friends. In other news, my husband has laid out his outfit for work tomorrow. It's Halloween and he's using my hot dog outfit. So yeah, super fun. Very eventful evening. So when I've collected myself a bit more, I will come back and hopefully be more eloquent and get to just talk to you guys and stuff. I don't know. So it is the morning after I learned that I made it into AMM. I just wanted to do a quick update because I did get an email from my mentor, Jessica. I'm so excited. So Jessica seemed really excited to get to work with me, which feelings mutual. Basically, in her letter, she said what really hooked her was the line in my query where I talked about Celtic mythology being a really central part of this book. And guys, it's so crazy because remember a couple weeks ago how I said I was freaking out because I was making last minute changes to my query and I made a typo when I was making those last minute changes? That last minute change I made was adding into the query that this book features Celtic mythology. And like, I might not have been chosen had I not made that change. And you know, collateral damage was the typo. So I guess the moral of the story is just to go with your heart. You never know what might happen. So basically the rest of her letter just said that right now she is currently on deadline for her own book. So she is not going to be able to get me my edit letter probably for a couple weeks, which I'm okay with because I'm still doing revisions on my own. I'm in my 4th draft. I need to do a heck of a lot of cutting, so I will just be trimming and doing that kind of stuff while she's working on my edit letter and things like that. And the last part of her letter was, or her email was just asking like what my weaknesses were, what parts of the story I thought needed the most help, just things like that. So I was really excited to hear from her. I can't wait to get working with her and just see where this takes my book, the elevation it gets from our partnership. Go play. It's deep, huh? Hey everyone! Okay, so update time. It has obviously been quite a few months since I have done an author mentor match update, and there are reasons for this. So as I mentioned in my last clip, I have been busy working on my trimming draft for my book. The 3rd draft of When the Sea Came for Us is way too long, just way too long. Okay, so it was at 115k when I started, before I did this revision. Huge. Oh gosh, I hate myself. Okay, moving on. So I've kind of been calling it like a line edit draft I've been doing, but not really, because really I'm just going through and trimming things. I'm almost done with it. I have about 7 more chapters to go through. I'm working on hand in my bound printed out manuscript, and then I go like every week or so I go and I type in the revisions on the document on my computer. So I am about 12,000 words cut so far, which I am very proud of myself. Means my document is at 103,000, and that's so much closer to where it needs to be. I would really like to be around like 98. Like, I know myself and I know how I build characters and worlds and things like that, so I know my manuscript is never going to be like an 85 or 90k manuscript. Like, it's always going to be a little bit more beefy, but as long as it's under that 100,000 we're good. During this time with Author Mentor Match, my mentor Jessica has been busy working on her own revisions for her book coming out in 2020. Because she has been so hard at work on her revisions and I have been working on a trimming draft, we decided that the best thing that works for us is to do a chapter by chapter, like Google Docs real-time critique. So that means that we've got the Google Doc and she reads chapter by chapter and she leaves in comments as she's going, and I really like this method. It's worked really well for us so far. Her critique style is great because it's very similar to what I do when I give critiques, and also like how my partnership with my critique partner works, to where it's like 40% reactions like, oh my gosh, or swoon, or no, you know, those types of like fun, like this is awesome, great job type comments. And then about 60% of that is constructive criticism. So, hey, I think this line is really good, but we can make it better by doing A, B, and C. And that is immensely helpful. Obviously, that is why I signed up for this, because I wanted help with my manuscript to take it to that next level. So where it stands now is Jessica is currently reading the manuscript, and as she goes by through the chapters, I see her feedback. We can talk in the comments if I have any questions about her feedback, and we like work things out. She's been really great so far. Jessica seems to really get my book, which is so awesome. She loves dark stuff. Like, one of the reasons I subbed to her is because her profile said she likes dark, scary horror, and I was like, okay girl, if you like horror, you're gonna be okay with my book, because it's a little gory. It's not like super scary. There's like, I think there's times when you're like anxious, but it's not scary. But if you can do horror, you can definitely do the amount of darkness that's in my book. And it's so funny because anytime we get to like a bloody scene or a fight scene, she's like, yeah, hit him with the chair. As for plans for the future, once she is completely done reading through and leaving comments on the novel, I'm assuming she's gonna leave me an edit letter, and then that is where I know like all of the cumulative bigger things, if there are bigger things that I need to work on and change. Jessica knows that I really want to get some beta readers very soon, and so I plan on doing that hopefully in the next month or so. That would be really great. And then she's gonna help me through the query process. So I'm so happy, and like this program has just been awesome. It's kind of crazy because I was looking back at these clips as I was editing them and putting them together, and just watching myself in the beginning, like picking out my mentors and not knowing if anyone was gonna like my book or if anyone was even gonna choose me or be interested in, you know, even reading my query or something like that. It's just so cool to kind of look back on that experience. So I'm so glad that I documented it, and I really hope that it helps some of you, again, who maybe are wanting to get into the next round of author mentor match or join a pitch wars type community competition, that you kind of see what it's like. All of the nerves and excitement and like weird freakouts you do, and you know, just the highs and the lows and the fun and the hard work you gotta put in. Overall, my final thoughts are definitely if you're interested in AMM, you should sign up. It's so great. I have made already so many friends that are in my mentee round. They're all so sweet. That was so cool. Just like the sense of community is so awesome. And Alexa Dunn is amazing. Like, obviously if you're not subscribed to her channel, you totally should be. Like, you're probably, if you're watching this, you probably are subscribed to Alexa. But I mean, she's personally reached out to me so many times, just like, hey, how are things going? If you have any questions, like, just feel free to reach out to me. And like, she responds to emails so quickly, and like, she's just made this experience so warm and welcoming and like intimate. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm part of this huge large community. It just makes you feel like you're in this group of friends and everything's chill and everyone can kind of talk, and it's just, ooh, it's fun. So yeah, I guess that's all for my part 1 of my author mentor match experience. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're excited if you're signing up. I hope that you had a good experience if you're watching and you've already been through author mentor match or pitch wars, whatever. I'm just so happy, and I want everyone else to be this happy. So anyways, let me know down in the comments if you have any questions or you want to talk about your own experience, or if you have questions about like my experience, or if you're nervous to sign up. Like, let me know down in the comments. We'll totally chat about this. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!